What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Yes, the Hellcat is back in the house. I borrowed for a couple of days again. I am this close from pulling the trigger on this car. Again, I've mentioned it before, this is not something that I plan on getting. This is not like a dream car for me. But the more I drive the Hellcat, the more I want to have one. I mean, look at this though. This one has the interior that I like. I'm not a big fan of leather. I think I mentioned it before to you guys. The H2 has leather. All of the vehicles that I own in the past had leather. I'd rather have cloth seats because when it gets cold, it's way too cold. Yes, it has heated seats, but and when it's summertime, even if you have the little shader thing right here, if you get a little bit of sun on these seats, it's like sitting in a hot piece of metal. But anyways, the Hellcat is back in the house. Just taking it down the street for a quick drive. I'm not the kind of guy that will buy a Hellcat to do crazy videos. If I ever get a Hellcat, which again, I'm really close from pulling the trigger on one, it's just to enjoy myself. I'm not a big fan of buying a Hellcat and doing burnouts on every video. Burnouts are fun, yes, I know, but let me explain something to you. For me right now, it makes no sense to spend the money on a Hellcat just with the idea of making YouTube videos. You need to understand that when we start thinking of YouTube as a full-time gig, every little expense that you have when it comes to vehicles, in my case, because obviously it's an automotive related channel, we do not get, with channel the size of mine as it is right now, we don't get that money back. A lot of times what some other people on YouTube don't talk about is how expensive these videos get. And I've been trying to make a video and kind of give you guys a better idea of the things that people don't talk about on YouTube. You see a lot of people buy a Hellcat, their channel is like, say, I don't know, 1,500 subscribers. They might have had like an SXT like I do, or an RT, or a Scat Pack. Out of the sudden, they buy a Hellcat, and next thing you know, within, I don't know, within a little bit of time, man, it just sounds so good. You heard that? Ooh, I can't got it because I can't got it. My neighborhood, it's a nice area. So anyways, what a lot of people don't talk about is that when you start making videos with a vehicle, when you buy a vehicle to make videos and your channel is that small, maybe like at 1,000 subscribers or a little more, maybe 2,000 subscribers, when you're monetized at that level, you start making videos, and let's say you're only getting 400 or 500 views per video. Even if your channel is monetized, we don't get that money back. Let's say you have a nice CPM or a nice RPM, and your RPM is, let's say, I don't know, $10, right? RPM, for those of you who don't know, RPM is the amount of money we get per every 1,000 views. There's CPM and there's RPM. RPM is more of a realistic number, which is basically exactly what you get per 1,000 views. So, assuming you have a $10 RPM, you're making videos, let's say, every couple of days, or you make 3 videos a week, and let's say you end up with about 1,000 views per video. That's only $30 a week that we're making. If all your subscribers are active, let's say your channel is about 2,000 subscribers, and you get about 1,000 views from your subscribers, and the rest come from outside, which is hard, because remember, if you notice big channels, let's say a channel that has 2 million subscribers, a lot of you on YouTube wonder, okay, how come this person has 2 million subscribers, but every time they post a video, they only get about 250,000 views? Whatever happened to the other 1 point something million subscribers? Well, just so that you know, in general, all over YouTube, Most of the views that you see like on my videos, they're not from you guys. About 90% of the views on every video come from people that are not subscribed to the channel. If you manage to get, it don't matter what size channel, 1,000 subscribers, 250,000, 3 million subscribers, if you're that good at making videos like a Casey Neistat, or maybe a Stratman or something, I don't know, I'm just throwing names out there. If you manage all your subscribers to watch your videos, your channel will never stop growing. Why is that? It's because remember this, when the algorithm says that all your subscribers are active, right away, they'll start sharing the video with more people that are now subscribed to your channel. Anyways, back to what I was saying. These videos of other guys, which I'm not criticizing anybody, I'm just trying to make you understand that a lot of times we lose money. We don't make money. We lose. There's somebody weird looking at my car. Oh, did I say my car? I'm sorry. I haven't got a Hellcat yet. So anyways, it's not worth it. It is not worth it at first. Yes, YouTube, let me shut this thing off. Oh, now, let's rev it. Anyways, it's not worth getting a car with a channel the size of mine is right now. Start doing crazy stuff like burnouts or going to them car meets and doing donuts in front of everybody. Yeah, maybe I'll get the views, but again, let's go back to the number I told you before. Let's say that tonight I go to a car meet with the Hellcat, and I start doing donuts and I start, like doing all stupid stuff. Out of the sudden, I get a viral, not viral, but let's say I get, 10,000 views within a few days, right? That's nothing. 10,000 views at $10 per every 1,000 views. Do the math. How much it'll take for me to justify all the damage that I'll be doing to the car. And the same thing goes for the H2. I don't make off-road videos now because I don't want to. It's just because sometimes, right now, my H2, I don't want to destroy the H2. That's not what I'm looking to do. Eventually, I probably do want to get another H2. Not sure yet, but if I had to, if I could afford to go ahead and take the H2 off-road and kind of beat it up, that'll be a different story. But that'll be when I'm at a point where every video I know within a couple of days, the damage that I put on that car is worth doing it again. And then I'll probably make another video where I know, okay, hold on a second. This is how much revenue I'm getting from every video. Now I can modify the H2 the crap out. And now I know that every video is going to produce enough money for me to be worth doing all kinds of stuff. And again, come back to me getting a Hellcat. Would I get a Hellcat just to make videos? No. If I end up getting a Hellcat, which again, I'm really close on pulling the trigger, not a dream car, it's a nice vehicle, one of those vehicles that I like to own. If I do end up getting a Hellcat, I'm going to treat it just like I treat the H2. I don't beat the H2. If you're a subscriber for a long time, you know that I don't be doing anything stupid. Like I don't be trying to climb a wall or go into some big boulder and crank the transfer case open and hoping that video goes viral. That's wishful thinking. And that's not what I do. So, again, would I ever get a Hellcat just to make videos and destroy it and do things like that? No. Does it help pay for the car? Those videos help pay for the car? Absolutely, they do. One good example of somebody that makes great content with his Hellcat is OC Motivator. You're probably going to see a little link up here to one of his videos. And then there are other people on YouTube. Mod to Fame. Who else? Somebody from Florida, Fat Cat. There's a few channels out there. Not a few. There's a lot of Mopar channels. They got some great content, and they are at a level where they can afford to do a lot. Kevin Van Boris is another guy that I can think of. Demonology. I mean, if you're a Mopar guy and you found my video, you know who Demonology is. He's got some great videos. I've been watching his videos for a long time. But they're at a level where it's affordable for them to do that. Now, keep one thing in mind. There's a lot of people on YouTube that could afford to do all of this because they didn't buy the car wishing or thinking that the car was going to give them all that money back. Even if the videos wasn't making them money, they can afford that because they have other sources of money, of other cash sources, and they can afford to modify the car from the minute they get it. They might have a channel with 200 subscribers, but they can afford to do that from the get-go. And let me tell you something, even if you have that much money to buy nice cars, it doesn't mean that your channel is going to blow up. I know, and I'm not hating on people that do this. I'm just giving you an example so that you know. A nice car is not guaranteed 100,000 subscribers, a million subscribers within a month. I know people in the LA area that have nice vehicles and they do nice videos and they still not even at 1,000 subscribers. Again, I'm just giving you guys an example so that you have an idea. Some people think, okay, hold on, what do I drive now? I drive an old Jeep, but if I get a Gladiator and I start a YouTube channel, man, I'll be getting mad views. I'm like, no, that's wishful thinking. Even if you're really good at making videos, YouTube is like a lottery. But to win the lottery, you have to play every day. You can't say, I want to win the lottery and you don't buy a ticket. So, I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. Wanted to vent out with you guys. But I'm really tempted to get Charger Hellcat. I like the ride quality of the Charger better than Challenger. But I don't know. Write down in the comment sections. Should I get a Charger? Should I get a Challenger? Thanks a lot for watching.